Alright guys, how's it going? I got access to yet another MMO. It's a closed beta for a game called Blade and Soul. This game's been out for quite a while in Korea and Southeast Asia, I think. Maybe been out for 2-3 years, but they've took their time in getting it ready for the Western market. Apparently it's going to be launching sometime next year, and they've been giving out closed beta keys for the past month or so. This is the second closed beta test, and there's going to be another 2. Because I'm really interested in finding a good MMO again, I'm going to always check these out, yeah? So that's basically what I've been doing over the weekend. It just lasts for the weekend, the beta, so it only gives you a chance to get first impression. You're really not going to get much more than that. But let's have a quick look at it anyway. Right, so far there are 7 classes in the game. I've heard something about a warlock as well in the Asian market, maybe even more. But right now, for us, there's only 7. You've also got 4 races. You've got the Jin, you've got the Gon, you've got the Lin, and you've got the Yun. This whole thing is very Korean, yeah. It's NCSoft who publish it, yeah. Same guys that do Guild Wars. As far as choosing your class and race goes, you're probably going to pick your class first of all, and then choose whichever one you fancy most. There are limits though, yeah, because only like these little guys, the Lin, can only be blade dancers, and summoners so far that I can tell. Also, all classes have a difficulty level. Starting from the most difficult, we have the Kung Fu Master here. It's a pretty interesting class actually. Nice playstyle where you sort of counter attacks against you so that you can attack back with harder attacks. It requires a lot of timing and it does take quite a bit of skill. 4.5 stars expert difficulty. Next up's the Assassin, which is the one I've been playing the most. It's hard difficulty, 4 stars out of 5. Very rewarding playstyle. I've enjoyed it a lot and I've got to level 10 so far with this one. Blade Masters are more a typical fighter type. 3.5 stars difficulty. Again, they've got that bit of protection and attack. There's 1 or 2 that I haven't played yet. One of those is the Force Master. It looks an awful lot like a typical mage type. It's only got a 3 difficulty normal. It is a ranged class. You generally find that ranged classes are easier. I'll maybe check this one out just for the purposes of this video. A bit lower down in the difficulty scale, you've got the Destroyer. I've just tried this one out. It's very one-dimensional, yeah. You get a massive weapon to smack people around with. You do a lot of AoE attacks. It didn't seem that difficult to play at all, which is reflected here. Like I said earlier, the little guys get the Blade Dancers. I haven't tried this one out either. 2.5 difficulty. And they also get the Summoners. Haven't tried this one out either, but the difficulty is easy. You've also got male models if you want to be one of those who likes playing guys in these games. Now, the first thing I've got to say about the look is you're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. Yeah, it's one of those MMOs. It's got that Korean style look. Let's try out a Force Master for now. The number of customization options in the game is pretty incredible. I've never seen anything like it. In fact, you can customize everything. Literally everything, like your feet size and stuff like that, yeah. By far and away the most customizable I have ever seen. But yeah, you can create a vast array of incredibly realistic looking women. And literally could spend days just doing this alone. You've got some kind of background thing you can change. It doesn't really seem to do a great deal. You can change the pose. And of course you can give them different outfits. I think I quite like that one. Yeah, you've got a bunch of presets you can choose from. It's safe to say that some of them are a lot better than others. You can even change the type of pupils they've got. Colours. Right, we've got a bit of potential here. Why do these skin tones never actually match up to what it says? She looks like she's got a blue face. And that one's maybe a little bit better. Again, you can change absolutely everything in the body. You can even choose the voice. As far as I'm concerned though, they're all terrible apart from the Ceaseless Spirit one.
You're already dead. You just don't know it yet.
Let's go with that one. Right, so off we go. The early part of the game, the tutorial phase, there's a lot of cinematics in it, and it's actually very well done. It's quite impressive. I was certainly left pretty impressed by my first half hour or so playing the game. Certainly if you're into that whole, martial arts type of thing, you're probably going to enjoy it quite a lot. So let's get started properly.
Hey! Wake up, Cricket! Lazy bum, it's way past sunrise. You need to get up! Get up! What am I? Your mother? Ugh.
Some of the character voices are a little bit annoying, it's got to be said.
Cricket, you're still in bed? That's not like you. Hurry and get dressed. Master Hong has called a meeting.
Right, so you wake up in bed.
Why are you asking me? You need to get moving. Use the W, A, S, and D keys to get your uniform.
When you're in these dialogue things, just click on next or press F. And this is when you know that you're basically done with the dialogue, when it pops up with the complete or cancel option. Because it's beta, there's this thing that you get when you log in, and in fact it's a free to play game, yeah, so you get a bunch of stuff spamming you every time you log in. Free gifts and stuff like that. It's not really my type of thing, but I played WoW for the best part of a decade. So we didn't really get spammed with this early on, at least. We didn't. Now, everything else is pretty formulaic, yeah? Pick up your uniform. You then need to press F again to take it though. Open your inventory with I, and you can either right click and double click it.
Let's go make sure Gilhong is up. He's always the last out of bed.
It's just a tutorial, yeah? This whole part here, it's just a tutorial. The animations in the game are absolutely fantastic. One of the first things you notice, the game's an Unreal Engine 3 game, and it looks pretty good. And the performance is pretty decent, although I do see quite a lot of dips in the frame rate. Almost immediately you get two abilities, one's called Wind Walk and another's called Sprint. The sprint is actually really nice. It does feel quick and it gets faster as you level up. It's very smooth, you get a nice jump as well. It feels pretty fun, yeah?
No, she was there. I swear.
The voice acting is not awesome, it's got to be said. You kind of get used to it, yeah, but there's not going to be any Oscars given out for these performances.
The bird that greets the rising sun is the first to eat its fill.
Now you get your glide ability, which lets you glide down from heights, and also you can sprint, jump up into the air and glide. We'll show you that now. So you just take a running jump basically. And press it again. Again, you can quite clearly see that I'm not able to glide as far as these higher level guys either. Could be pretty smart at high level though. Throughout the game you get these little instanced off areas. It just seems to belong to you. It sort of stops the game from feeling really open world, but it's just obviously some kind of limitation in the game engine. We'll finish off our training here.
Well, why did Master want to see you?
Now from what I've seen so far, it's a game where you build up points, either focus points or something like that, and then spend it. Yeah, it's a builder spender game with combinations. You gain the focus by using the left mouse button. It's pretty cool, this part. It tells you exactly what it does. For example, here you can see that this one has got a range centered on the caster and an area. And you've also got stances. The next thing that you can cast or use with a certain keybind depends on whichever stance you're in at the time. So let's complete this. Now if you hold down the Alt key, you can mouse over all of this. So basically speaking, I've got to target this, one of these mobs, hit the left mouse button 3 times, and then press 1. Right, so now I've got to use it until I've collected 5 focus, and then I have to use my 2 ability. And that's an AoE, yeah. So really that's what it's all about, yeah? It's building focus points and then spending them on bigger attacks. It's pretty basic, this class, so far, but, I mean, at low level they're all pretty basic, yeah? Now there's some kind of downed mechanic in the game as well, a bit like in Guild Wars 2, where you try and crawl away and hope nobody notices you trying to heal yourself. And other people can come to your aid as well.
Master.
It's a very nice looking level up. It's a very pretty game, yeah. Now, like I said, it is very cinematic, this part. It's really quite nicely done. I'm not going to show you it though because you maybe want to see it for yourself.
Wake up. Wake up. Can you hear me?
Now, it says it stall out pretty early on as a typical MMO, yeah? You start running around killing things and you pick up quests to deliver stuff and it's really not doing an awful lot different here. To tell you the truth, very few of them actually do innovate here now. Every so often, when you meet a new character, you get some pretty nice cutscenes. Introducing them. So far, what you've seen is it's pretty similar, yeah. I mean, you're probably thinking, why would I play this? What makes it different? What makes it stand out? Well, the thing that really sets Blade & Soul apart from other MMOs is its combat system. It's called action combat. Timing is absolutely everything in this game. Watch this. You see my block maneuver at number 2. If I mouse over this, you get a bunch of effects if you're successful. So if you're successful to counter with it, you stealth for 6 seconds. You recover more focus, and you got an extra cooldown in another ability. I'll show you again. I'm gonna rush towards this guy. Decoy. I'm in stealth, I'm behind him. Press tab now. It's really like Street Fighter. You've got to get your timing right. Especially playing a class like this. If you don't get your timing right, then that's basically wasted. Your cooldown's wasted. And you're going to get beaten by somebody who is better at timing than you. So obviously there's arena combat in the game, and there's 1v1 arena combat in the game as well. Very, very satisfying combat when you get it right. And it's the sort of game that makes you want to keep playing so you can see even more combinations. Knock him down. Decoy. Yeah, it's very, very smart. It just feels very fluid. The only issue I'm having is there are frame rate drops, and I've heard a lot of people complaining about it, so hopefully that's something that they're going to work on. That'll be a destroyer then. You've got a lot of damage as an assassin. Maybe not quite as much as the destroyer. But that's pretty much it. The game's got everything else that you'd expect, yeah? Dungeons and stuff like that. I'm not sure about raids yet, but you see people asking down the bottom there, in the bottom left in the chat, you can see people looking for 6-member party for the Sentinel runes. There isn't any healing class that I know of, though. And there's no real tanking. It's not about the Holy Trinity. So I think it's very similar to Guild Wars 2 in that respect as well, where you take a lot of damage with you into these dungeons. Nobody gets blamed when anything goes wrong. However, you do lose that sort of tactical element. One last time. Yeah, it's very smart. The animations are incredibly slick, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's very enjoyable once you get used to it. There's so much more to the combat still. Yeah, I'm only level 10, it's just going to get better and better. And for me, this is the big selling point of the game. If you're this type of player that likes this sort of fast action combat, then you're really going to enjoy this game. For me, personally, I'm just not quite 100% sure. My next MMO is going to be one that I'm going to get completely absorbed with, yeah. I'm not convinced that Blade and Soul is that game, because the truth of the matter is, it's going to take a lot of practice to get really, really good at this game. And I'm just not sure. Well, I don't have the time, yeah? That's what it comes down to for me. I really don't have the time for that unless I know that the game is going to be massive for me. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of MMO players have got a lot of free time. So if you've got a bit of free time, then I would certainly consider having a look at it. You can actually pay to get beta access for the next 2 betas. I'm not exactly sure how much it is, £18 or something, must be what, about $25 maybe, something like that. It is a free to play game, remember though, yeah? So keep that in mind, you will be able to play this for free. With a bit of luck I'll get access to the next couple of betas as well. And maybe that will give me more of an idea of what the higher levels are like. There is masses of itemization in the game as well. As far as customization goes, I wouldn't have any worries there. You get different types of soul shields which can give you different abilities. Here's one, a stalker soul shield. the Black Ram critical soul shield. And there's another Stalker soul shield there. Yeah, itemization's certainly not anything I'd be worried about. It looks pretty customisable as well. It's a fun game to play. That's basically what it comes down to. I've had fun playing it over the weekend, and I may have another look at it. For now though, you've probably seen enough to know whether or not this is for you. I'll catch you later, guys.